Denver, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Pandas, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll run it from the gun. The ball squirts free. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, what a break. Great.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the tailback. Finds a crease at the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Right, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes the catch. It's Parrish. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun. Wants to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard.
Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Sheffield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Looking left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Yeah, give me a sec. I gotta post this bit on the ground. Hold on. All right, we back in motion. All right.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Makes the catch and knock down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him today.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He'll pull it on the read. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him.
No, sir. All right, quick, y'all. I gotta get that picture right quick. Gotta get that picture right quick. No, we gotta put that lick on him, boy. No, we gotta put the lick on him, soldier. No, we gotta put the lick on him. You know what I'm saying? Mandatory. Mandatory, boy. Alright.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job.
Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to the ground game on the left. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a crease to the left. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for room. It's Craig. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking whistle. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The corners are walked up tight. On 3rd down, going up top.
You get that. That was easy money.
Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
So you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Hold on. That was easy money. I don't know how I got caught, though. For real. Excuse me.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
I would have stopped.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. They can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown!
That boy hit the gritty on us. That boy better chill out.
1st down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll run play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Sheffield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Out of the gun, the inside give.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting.
So that boy chill out. Chill out, Jet.
A 1st down for the offense. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Benson.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play. They force a negative.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
There's something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you. But that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
Line gets set, first down. Defense in press coverage. Looking to go up top on first down. Snags it over the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Pandas come to the line in the hurry up. Third and long, and he'll try
Why
to
the
throw
fuck would they do that, man?
He's
No,
got an open
bruh,
man.
ain't no fucking way.
He's running in the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Pandas. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house.
Bruh, ain't no fucking way, dog. I can't even watch that shit. Them niggas made me scoot all the way over,
They'll
bruh.
put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line.
Come for their ass, though. Try that shit
He'll
again.
start this drive firing. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I gotta protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24.
Try that shit again.
They'll go to the ground. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. They're trying to get to it. Moving out of the pocket. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does.
Hey, listen, it's important at that point.
Try to break that boy arms. Yeah, wow, boy.
Now this offense is back on the field. Takes this handoff and headed to the right.
Come here.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the...
God damn. It was all over that play, man.
on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Snagged in the middle. It's Parrish.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. Oh, it's
Little.
out. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
That is that little.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Oh boy, got little.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Off the play fake on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run. Played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. They'll try the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Let me take that.
Oh, picked off. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Easy money. Let me clip that. Easy money. And just for y'all watching. Hold on. I'll show y'all. Yeah, we on Heisman. I do this for real. Goated.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive linemen to get beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carry.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. They allow the complete. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting.
Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Sheffield.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught behind the line.
But I ain't think he was going to throw that ball.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
Hey, my break too late.
Listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
He's got the tight end. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They'll try to pick up the 1st. The Pandas get enough to move the chains.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and...
Looking deep down the right side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much worse as the defender was right there. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Trying to beat
that's
the
my
DT.
fault.
Catch inside the 25.
That's my fault.
Touchdown, Panda.
That's my fault.
1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Catch in the middle. It's Peterson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He's looking to throw.
I take that.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been